Should you date a feminist man? Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe. Don't forget that you can win 2 spots to join my group coaching program. I'm gonna open the door soon. So yeah, watch this video till the end because I'm gonna put the code that you need to type in the comment section to let me know that you are entering. So yeah, I want to talk about feminism when it comes to the male perspective actually, and I know that some men call themselves feminists, and I want to chat about it. So what is feminism, first of all? So feminism is a movement that has been created by women and for women, and basically it's about asking for equal rights for when we do an equal job. So for example, if you have the same level of experience than a guy, you should ask for the same pay, right? You should be entitled to the same pay, and it's not always like that in reality, especially in countries where women still need to fight for their rights and all of that. And it's not only that, it's also about letting women have body autonomy, ending sexism and all of that. Feminism is not just about salaries actually, it's about all the things that women have to fight in society. I want to talk about if you should date a feminist guy, and maybe you didn't even know that some men were feminists. And I think that a man who believes in social equality and all of that, he's a great man to date. But I want you to keep in mind that it's not because you are feminist that the man you're dating who is also giving you 50-50 is a feminist, okay? I know that some women will be like, I'm a feminist, I pay half of the bills, I don't know why you should pay for everything, I'm not there for the free ride and all of that. But listen, you aren't there for the free ride because you're already investing in the relationship, but you invest differently. I don't think that you can call yourself feminist and struggle when you date. If you are truly a feminist and you want a man who is a feminist, then it means that dating him should make your life more beautiful. If you are really a feminist and you want to date a man who is a feminist as well, then you should not be a man who does 50-50. If you are truly a feminist woman, then yes, you should expect a guy to be feminist as well. But pay attention to that. Don't you think that if he was truly feminist, he would like to make your life easier, and he would make sure that since you don't get the peace and the equality that you deserve outside of dating, you should make sure that you have it at home. So by that, he should not expect you to work when you are pregnant if you don't want to work. He should not expect you to pay for half of the bills because you're already carrying the baby, your body's already at risk, and you will certainly take care of the baby more than him. And you will certainly have most of the emotional load in the relationship anyway, so you can't really say that you are in for a 50-50 relationship because it isn't. It will never be a 50-50 relationship because we have other roles, we have a different psychology, we have different needs, so it can never be a 50-50 relationship. And also be careful when you date men who tell you, I want a 50-50 relationship, like they will let you pay on that half and all of that. Those men don't think that you are wonderful. This is why they expect you to pay half, okay? They see you as a little friend with whom they're having sex, but it's not them thinking that, oh, I'm a feminist, so she needs to pay half, okay? If he was truly a feminist, he would not expect you to pay half. You aren't his little friend, so if he wants you to be his girlfriend, then he needs to do everything properly. And most men who tell you that they want a 50-50 relationship are just men who are broke or have a broke mindset, because a man can be rich and still go for a 50-50 relationship because it's cheap. Okay, there is no difference for you between dating a man who is broke and dating a man who is rich but who will not pay for everything. You have the same life, okay? So keep this in mind. Many women are just attracted by status, and they like the idea of the man being, a top CEO, a top executive. But if the man is cheap, then you have the same life than dating a broke man, you see. So your life is exactly the same, so there is no level up here, and it's not an upgrade. So yeah, think about it. And actually, you should not even focus about the exact amount of money a man makes. You should focus on the lifestyle he provides for you and how generous he is with you, because a man can be rich and poor as fuck in his mindset, when a man can have an average income but still give you everything he has. You see, provider doesn't mean that he needs to be a millionaire. A man can pay for two with less than $1 million, okay? You have nothing to worry about. But now it depends on the lifestyle that you want to have. If you like flying business class all the time, if you like living in a big villa and all of that, then yes, gonna have to make that kind of money. But other than that, if you aren't necessarily into that luxury lifestyle, then it's up to you to decide. Also, what I want to say about dating feminist guys is, like, many of them will tell you, I'm a feminist and all of that. But in the house, when you move in with them, you will see that you are actually doing most of the cooking and the cleaning. And you know what's happening is like most women are stressed in the relationship because they take most of the emotional load for themselves. So when a man sees dirt and he sees mess, he's not thinking, oh, it's dirty, I like that. He's thinking, oh, I see it's dirty, but that's it. Whereas a woman, when it's dirty, she thinks, it's dirty, I'm gonna clean. A woman feels more responsible when it comes to cooking and cleaning. Make sure that when a guy says that he's feminist, it's not just feminist when it's convenient for him, okay? So he needs to be feminist when it comes to you being pregnant so that you don't have anything to worry about. He needs to be a feminist when it comes to cooking and cleaning because you aren't his maid. He needs to be a feminist when it comes to taking care of the kids because you aren't his free nanny. So, should you date a feminist guy? Yes, unless your definition of feminism means 50-50, because in that case, it's not feminist. It's just a man who takes advantage of you. Okay, you have no benefit when it's a 50-50 relationship. And if he's in love and if he's truly feminist, it should make your life easier.